To the single mother listening right now, I don't know your name, I don't know your exact story, but I know this: you are tired, and you've been tired for a long time. You wake up every morning, and before you even open your eyes, the day has already started. The responsibilities, the worries, the noise, and the needs. You don't get a pause button. You don't get to say, I will rest today. Because somebody depends on you. Somebody needs you to show up, even when we are running on fumes. And yet, you still show up every single day. That strength most people will never understand. The world loves to romanticize single mothers. They will post quotes online saying, she is a strong woman, she doesn't need anyone. But they never talk about the nights you cried quietly so your kids wouldn't hear you. They never talk about the bills that stacked up faster than the paychecks came in. They never talk about the loneliness that hits at 2 a.m. when the house is finally quiet and your mind starts whispering doubts. No one really tells the truth that being a single mother is not just about independence. It's about survival. It's about courage in its rawest form. You carry two roles: mother and the father, nurturer and the protector, comfort and discipline. And somehow you manage to be soft and strong at the same time. That's not just strength, that's art, that's divine. There are days when you wonder if you are doing enough. When your child looks up at you and you think that, am I giving them the life they deserve? And then the guilty sneaks in. Guilty for being tired, guilty for being human, guilty for not being perfect. But listen, you are giving them something that's more valuable than perfection. You are giving them love that never quits. You are teaching them resilience without even realizing it. You are showing them that even when life doesn't go as planned, you can still move forward with grace and fire. You may not see it now, but your child sees you. They see the night you stay up helping with homework after a double shift. They see the way you make something out of nothing. They see how you keep the lights on and their hearts full. They might not say it, not yet, but one day they will understand. One day they will look back and realize that you were the foundation that kept their world from falling apart. And when that day comes, all those silent tears, all those sacrifices will have been worth it. But let's be real. Being strong all the time isn't easy. Sometimes you just want someone to hold you and tell you it's gonna be okay. Sometimes you wish someone will show up and take the load off, even for a moment. And that doesn't make you weak. Needing rest doesn't mean you failed. It means you are human. You've been in survival mode for so long that you've forgotten what peace feels like. You move from task to task, problem to problem, just to keep everything afloat. And somewhere along the way, you stopped taking care of you. So this is your reminder. You deserve peace too. You deserve a life that isn't just about holding everything together. You deserve to breathe, to laugh without worry, to feel proud of yourself, not just for surviving, but for living. Take a moment today, even if it's 5 minutes, and remind yourself who you are. Because you are not defined by struggle. You are defined by strength, by love, and by persistence. You've walked through fire, and somehow you are still standing. That's not an accident. That's purpose. Let me tell you something powerful. You may feel like you are raising your kids alone, but you are not. You are raising a future generation that will carry your lessons inside them. Every ounce of strength, every act of love, every moment of courage, it's shaping who they will become. You are planting seeds that will grow into confidence, empathy, and independence. You are showing your daughter what a real woman looks like. Not perfect, but powerful in her imperfections. You are showing your son how to respect, love, and value women through the example you set every single day. That legacy, that impact. So when the world tells you that you are just a single mom, smile, because that phrase doesn't diminish you. It defines your triumph. It means you are the architect, the warrior, the provider, the healer, the teacher. Now let's talk about forgiveness. Not for the people who left, but for yourself. Forgive yourself for the times you thought you weren't enough. Forgive yourself for the moment you broke down in front of your kids. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made while trying to figure it all out. You were learning on the go. You were doing your best with what you had, and that's more than enough. The truth is, being a single mother isn't just about raising children. It's about rebuilding yourself, piece by piece, day by day, while still giving love that never runs dry. And you've done that, even when it didn't feel like it. You faced rejection, exhaustion, and fear, but you didn't quit. You handled responsibilities that will break others, but you kept walking. You've cried yourself to sleep, then woke up and made breakfast with a smile. That's a real power. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every scar on your soul tells a story of survival, not shame. You didn't come this far to stop now. Your life isn't over because it's hard. It's just beginning to bloom into something new, something deeper, more meaningful. So keep going, keep believing, keep showing up for your kids. Yes, but also for you. Because one day they will be grown and they will look back and see that everything you went through, every sleepless night, every sacrifice was an act of pure love. They will see that their mother was a warrior who fought through storms and still managed to smile. So today, when you finally sit down after a long day, take a breath. You've done enough for today. You've given enough for today. You've fought enough battles for one lifetime, but still you rise. And tomorrow you will rise again. Not because life is easy, but because love makes it worth it. You are the quiet hero that doesn't wear a cap. You are the miracle in motion that nobody claps for, but they should. And I want you to remember this. You are seen, you are valued, and you are needed. You are not just surviving. You are shaping the future. So keep your head up, Queen. Keep your heart open, even when it hurts. Keep your faith strong, even when you can't see the road ahead. Because the same God who carried you this far is not done with your story yet. Your best chapters haven't even been written. The world might never understand how heavy your crown feels, but wear it anyway. You've earned it. And one day, your children will stand tall, not because life was perfect, but because they had a mother who refused to give up. That's the kind of legacy that doesn't fade. That's the kind of love that changes everything. Dear single mother, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. And you are far more powerful than you think. Keep going. The world still needs your light.